Welcome to Trendverse by Uzma Amin, your destination for the latest trends in AI, online earning, blogging, finance, technology, and future skills. If you want to stay ahead, learn smarter, and grow faster in the digital world, you're in the right place. Subscribe to join our growing community. Like and share to support valuable content. Turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. Let's learn, earn, and grow together.
If you've been anywhere near the financial news, you know what's up. Bitcoin is on an absolute tear. It's smashing through records and everyone's asking the same things. So we're going to cut through the noise and break down what's really driving this thing and what might be coming next.
Just look at that number, $71,000. As of March 13th, that's where we're at, give or take. This isn't just a little jump. It's a huge rebound that has put Bitcoin right back into record-breaking territory. It's the kind of move that makes the whole financial world stop and pay attention.
So the question on everyone's mind is pretty simple, right? Why? Why is this all happening right now? What's the secret sauce behind this massive surge? Well, that's exactly what we're about to get into. Okay, first up, let's talk about the comeback itself. Because after a little bit of a dip, Bitcoin's recovery has been, well, incredibly strong. And it really all centers around one very, very important number. Here it is, Bitcoin has clawed its way back above the $70,000 level. Now, you gotta understand, this isn't just some random price. In the trading world, a round number like this is a massive psychological barrier. Smashing through it signals real strength and basically gives a huge confidence boost to investors all over the place. So what's actually pouring fuel on this fire? It's definitely not just random. There are a couple of really powerful drivers pushing the market skyward. It really boils down to two big things. First, you've got a ton of new interest, not just from everyday retail investors, but, and this is the big one, from major institutional players. We're talking hedge funds, big investment firms, the folks with deep pockets. That's a lot of buying pressure. And second, you have to look at the global economy. When things feel a little uncertain in traditional markets, a lot of investors start looking for alternatives. For many, Bitcoin is becoming a kind of digital gold, a place to store value that isn't tied to any one country's economy. With all these powerful forces at work, the huge question becomes, what happens next? And to figure that out, we need to look at the signals the professional analysts are watching, like right this second. Right now, the market is what they call a consolidation phase. It's a technical term, but all it really means is that after a big move, the price is kind of catching its breath and stabilizing. Traders are basically in a holding pattern, just waiting to see which way it's going to break next. And this is the number everyone is obsessed with, $72,000. In trading, that's called a resistance level. You can just think of it like a ceiling. If the price can punch right through that ceiling and stay there, it's a huge sign that there's enough momentum to keep climbing. So a lot of experts are looking at a potential three-step scenario. First, the price needs to stabilize, just hang out where it is for a bit. Second, and this is the key, it needs to gather enough strength to break and hold above that $72,000 resistance level. If it can do that, well, that could trigger step 3, another major bullish run in the next few weeks. Okay, all this talk about bullish moves is exciting, for sure, but we've got to be realistic and talk about the other side of the crypto coin. With big potential gains comes big potential risk, and that brings us to the wild world of volatility. I mean, this quote says it all, doesn't it? The crypto market is famous for its speed. Prices can swing like crazy, sometimes in the span of just a few hours. It's a high-risk, high-reward game, and you have to be ready for the ride. You know, during these volatile periods, we see a really fascinating trend play out. It's like a flight to safety within crypto itself. A lot of investors will move their money out of the smaller, maybe riskier cryptocurrencies and put it into the relative stability of Bitcoin. This actually increases Bitcoin's dominance over the entire market, cementing its position as the king. All right, so we've looked at the comeback, the reasons behind it, the risks. What's the one big thing you should take away from all this? The bottom line is this. Bitcoin managing to stay above that $70,000 psychological line is a really powerful, positive signal for the whole market. It suggests this rally has real legs and isn't just a temporary spike. It's backed by real buying pressure. And that brings us to the immediate future, because this story is not over, not by a long shot. All eyes, and I mean all eyes, are now locked on that next major test. Can Bitcoin smash through the $72,000 resistance level and keep this incredible momentum going?
That is the question. Which, of course, all leads to the final multi-billion-dollar question. With this much momentum, is a push to $75,000 right around the corner? Or are we about to see a major pullback? The market is holding its breath. Only time will tell. Thanks for tuning in.